Alright, I'm at the airport right now, and hopefully that I can get this video done in the time that my phone has memory. Alright, so I want to talk about Tryp and why it is not the solution in my personal experience. Okay, so I heard about Tryp back in November of last year. From a marketer, and he's telling me you don't have to drive to make money with this, and I'm like, get out of here, you know nothing about rideshare, go away. All right, so 2 months later, I saw a car in a parking lot at a Whataburger near my house with an Uber and Lyft sticker and a Tryp sticker on it, and I thought, oh shit, this is real, I better get on this. Okay, so I know nothing about this company yet. All I know is that there's a new rideshare in town. Okay, and it's real because I saw a car with a sticker on it. And I better get involved because this is what's happening in my industry, and I missed the boat with Uber and Lyft making any money off of recruiting. And I got to the point where I thought, you know what? I don't care. I'll sell out just like everybody else did because I need to worry about my retirement and I don't need to give a shit about drivers. Okay. So I got involved with this company and I really did think that they were going to change things based on what they were telling me. Basically, they were telling me drivers are going to keep all fares. I don't remember the specifics, but the way they were doing things, there was enough of the old business model in it that I thought, all right, these people got it going on. They understand what's going on here. This is about the drivers. No. It has nothing to do with drivers. What this is a bunch of MLMers that started a company. And no, Greg is not one of the founders. But Greg's doing an awfully good job doing their dirty work for them. But no, he's not one of the founders. When the day that I joined, when I went home, that day I went right on the internet and I signed up under him because there were only 5 people doing videos on it, and he was the sharpest bulb on the block. Okay, so where I come from, when you put your money up for an MLM, that means you're serious. Well, that's not what these people were looking for. They weren't looking for if I was serious enough to put my money up. They were paying attention to who's signing people up for the free membership. And that's what they're doing. Here I am, I put my money up, and he's placing guys that are signing up, lots of people for the free membership above me. Okay, he was promising spillover, and I've been there, done this. I know it. If this is a 3x3 force matrix, and you can get spillover, but don't count on it, okay? Because there are people that are above you that can manipulate the downline, and they will. And any spillover is going to be placed where they want to put those people. Plus, you're not going to get spillover. Plus, people above you can move people in your downline around. And that's not cool. Okay, so that was the first thing that upset me. But then I thought, all right, I'll see what happens. And Greg was offering people a chance to get involved with an advertising co-op, yada yada. It's a bunch of bullshit. Because this advertising co-op he was talking about, he took the words right out of a corporate announcement from another leader about what they were doing on a big scale for the company. Okay, but he was talking about getting involved with celebrities and media, and we're going to have this, advertising. Now, there's nothing. So I paid $100 for that, and for $100 I should have gotten 1 liter in my downline, but I didn't. Okay, so moving right along, and then it started becoming, I started seeing other red flags. And what I didn't like was, what I started seeing was these people are marketers. Okay, none of these people are drivers. I thought I signed up under a dude who was a driver. He's not a driver, he's a marketer. And then I started talking to people, and nobody is interested. They're like, do they have work? No, blah, 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 startup, blah, 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 blah. That's nice, good for them. We are not interested. Let me know if they have work. Alright, so at this point, probably there were just more stuff coming up for me. Okay, because they're starting to promote this. Here I am like a jackass, telling people this is the solution. They're going back to the old business model. No, that's not what they're doing. When I got around to reading the fine print, I found things out. Okay, first of all, anybody that leases cars is going to have to pay them a fee per driver that they put in one of their cars they lease, and they're going to have to manage all that driver's money and the merchant accounts for it. Okay, and these people, they're telling you that they're going to get everybody merchant accounts. First of all, when I joined, they didn't have merchant's account. And I went to Greg and I said, look, Greg, I'm an independent contractor for IMS Direct. And, let's see if we can get this contract. Because IMS Direct is basically, they go directly through First Data, and they're a second tier, which means that a lot of fees are not going to be lost in the shuffle. So I was totally ignored on that. So anyway, moving right along, so they think they're going to give all these driver merchants accounts. Good luck. Good luck, because drivers have to qualify for merchant accounts unless it's going to be under their umbrella, which it's not. They're giving drivers everything. They're giving drivers the whole boat and having drivers be responsible, but they don't know about merchant accounts and credit checks and all that. Okay? So I don't know how that's going to work. The fact that they could not accept a card to begin with for me, that was an issue, because why are they even asking me to sign up if they don't have a way for me to pay for it? Okay. Next, what started happening was they perfected the rebuttal about how Uber is robbing you. Okay, and suddenly this company has, okay, so this is what they're pitching. They're pitching driver keeps all the fares, stock options, I don't know what else. Okay. So they're pitching what they're pitching, and they're rebuttaling people by, having them get out their apps and look how much money Uber's stealing from you. What does this company have on its own merit? That's starting to piss me off. Okay, because first of all, they're twisting shit. Okay, and this is coming from upline. Okay, and it's being spit out Greg's mouth. Greg has got it perfected. Okay? And the reality is, I've supported him up until 2 videos ago, because he basically flat out came out and said, or did exactly one of the things that bothers me about this company and about marketing in general, which I'll get to. Okay, so first of all, they're not building this company up on its own merit. They're trashing Uber and Lyft. Okay, which is fine if you want to trash Uber and Lyft, but if your company doesn't have its own merits, then what am I looking at here? You know what? If you can't sell your company to me without trashing somebody else, then why do I want to be involved with your company? Okay, so the next thing that happens is, in a corporate meeting, they announce they're going to pay. Somebody asks, how much are we getting paid? 90 cents a mile is what they're gonna ask customers to pay us. And they're going to require us to have cars no more than 8 years old. Well, 30 cents more a mile isn't going to get me too much further, especially with a way newer car, which I'm not buying for them. Okay, and then it just, like, at that point, I'm like, I'm insulted. I'm totally insulted, and that was kind of getting to be the straw that was the camel's back. Okay, but in the meantime, I had started to talk to people upline. Okay, and what I'm learning more and more is these people don't know anything about the rideshare industry. They are marketers. Okay, and they are all buying in to the driver level in order to have eligibility for stock options. Okay, well, in the meantime, Greg is good at, well, he was good at the beginning of keeping people focused, and he would get me back focused when I would listen to him, but eventually he couldn't keep me back on track because I got too much stuff going on in my head that I'm not comfortable with and I don't think is ethical and is not good for drivers. Okay, I told you about the fees for owner-operators putting drivers in your car. So if you lease a car for somebody, the company or mom and pop business is going to have to pay for you to drive that car. That is going to, like, really upset those people. Thank God I didn't sign up owner-operators here in town. Okay? They would have had my throat when they found out and read the fine print. You know, people trust me here in Phoenix because I've been around a lot of years, and I would have had some people really upset if they strictly took my word. Fortunately, they were smart enough not to. Alright, so I'm running out of time here. I got like 45 seconds left. Okay, but the biggest issue is that what Greg is doing is trying to make people feel stupid for not joining, for not seeing the opportunity. Well, not every opportunity is for everyone. And there's a lot of reasons why people may not want to join this program. And making them feel stupid is not going to get them to join anymore.